Welcome back. You are listening to the Marrow Show on Salam Media, and we are also live on Facebook. So it has been reported that South Africa has become the second country in the world to allow 16 and 17-year-olds to donate bone marrow. Joining me is Dr. Charlotte Ingram. She's a medical director for the South Africa Bone Marrow Registry to tell us more about this new development. Good morning, Dr. Charlotte.
Good morning, Mariam, and thank you for having me on the show today. Just to tell you a little bit, I think a little bit of background is that today we can collect the bone marrow stem cells from the peripheral blood, so we don't actually need to go drilling into bones or doing anything like that. So that's just the first point we should note. And the second is that for most cases of leukemia and other blood disorders and some immune deficiencies, the only hope for those patients may well be a bone marrow transplant to offer them a new chance at life. So that is the importance of what we're doing. Then you get to how many donors have we actually got, and we've only got about 74,000 on our registry in South Africa. The chance of finding a match is about 1 in 100,000. And often we are able to help. We've done over 550 transplants to date from the registry side. So that's from unrelated donors. There's about a 30% chance that you will find a match in your family. The other 70% of people rely on the registry to find them a match. So the more donors we can get, the better. We also know patients do far better with a younger donor. So for the patients as well, it's better for us to encourage younger donors. Our younger donors today want to help socially. They want to go out there and help people. And it's a very easy thing to do. What a way to give another gift of life to somebody. So including now the 16 and 17-year-olds is really exciting for us because it means they will be on the register for longer. They'll be available longer. They're younger. We can get, they can go online now to register, and they just go to our website, which is www.sabmr.co.za, and click on the donate tab, and they can register online. We'll do all the necessary. Today, you don't even have to give a blood sample. We just do a cheek swab, and we can match your tissue typing into a database of where a patient might match you, or you may match a patient. So really, that is why we're so excited about this. Getting younger people, we're a very diverse nation, as you know, and the chance of finding a match is much higher in your own ethnic group. So we encourage people from all walks and from all ethnic groups to please join the registry. And this is something people can actually start off by doing at home online. So it's not like they need to go out. We can even dispatch a cheek swab kit to them, or we can arrange for them to pick it up at one of our depots that we partner with the blood transfusion services. So yes, it's a very exciting time. And so please, if the donors would come forward and join the registry, we'd be very happy and make this event a memorable event. The fact that we're the second country, the United Kingdom went to 16 and 17-year-olds in 2012, and we've followed suit and taken a lot of advice from them, and we've now just also joined them.
All right, Dr. Charlotte, what are the requirements for someone who would like to become a bone marrow donor, besides just registering on the website? Are there any health requirements? Do they need to be a certain age besides the newfound information of 16 and 17-year-olds? I mean, what about a person like me who's just watching or listening? Can I donate bone marrow? If so, how?
Yes, so you're going to be donating your bone marrow stem cells, remember, and anybody from now 16 to 45 can join. We keep you on the registry until you are 60, but we want to keep people there longer, and the testing is very expensive. It costs us about 2,500 Rand per donor to recruit a donor. So we want to make sure that we can keep those people available on the registry for as long as possible. There are some general health. If you're generally health, you're usually fine to join. If you go on our website, we'll tell you some of the further details. But people with autoimmune disorders or severe cardiac disease or any medical condition of that nature where they're not generally well should not really join the registry. But we will let you fill in a health questionnaire, and we will take you through the health questionnaire. And if there are any other medical conditions, then we would obviously not be able to allow you to join the registry. But there are other ways you can help the registry by donating funds, for example. We do have a donate tab on our website as well for those people who want to just donate some money, because any funds we get go to help our patient assistance program for those patients that don't have medical aid or don't have financial resources to be able to go to transplant. And we also use some funding towards more donor recruitment and the testing of our donors to get them onto the registry.
All right, that's great. Earlier you mentioned that it takes 1 in 100,000 to find a match. Now, how long is the waiting list if there is such an instance?
So sometimes we may never find a match for somebody. If they've got a very, very rare genotype, we may not find them a match. But fairly often we will find a match. But also sometimes they may relapse for other reasons. They don't get to transplant because they relapse with their condition. But we get about, just to give you an idea, we get about 243 requests of searches a year. And of those 40 got to transplant, only 40, which means that for some or other reason, some patients didn't get to transplant. And it may be due to their disease, it may be for other reasons, but it may also be because we don't have a match there. And the more donors we have available, the higher the chance of us finding you a match.
All right. With the 16 and 17-year-olds, because they are underage, is parental consent required?
So initially, illegally in this country, you can become a blood donor or a donor of blood products at the age of 16. You can give your own consent. We do, however, encourage people very much to talk to their families, discuss before, and we always tell them, go back to your family and just check that they're happy for you to come onto the registry. At that point, we don't get parental consent. But if they should be a match for somebody, and we're going to go that further step to collect stem cells from them, and then we need to give you daily injections for 5 days before we can collect the cells, we would definitely go to the parents to sign consent as well. We don't want somebody coming in without their parents knowing that they're actually going to be donating stem cells.
Definitely. So how can people learn more about donating? Are there any social media pages? Because we know the 16 and 17-year-olds love social media.
Yes, we're on Facebook and we on our website. They can go to www.sabmr.co.za. The SABMR is South African Bone Marrow Registry.
All right. So thank you so much for your time, Dr. Ingram.
Thank you.
That was Dr. Charlotte Ingram from the South Africa Bone Marrow Registry. She is the medical director there. If you would like to be part of the registry to donate bone marrow stem cells, you can visit www.sabmr.co.za, and you can also find them on social media. Facebook, they are there as South Africa Bone Marrow Registry. It has been announced that 16 and 17-year-olds can now donate bone marrow stem cells, and as you've heard, Dr. Charlotte said it's as easy as just collecting a swab sample from your cheek and send that for testing. If you are eligible to be part of the registry, then that's it. It's done. As simple as that. Though it is quite an expensive process. But now having 16 and 17-year-olds on the registry will make it a little bit more easier, and hopefully the waiting list will not be as long as it was before the announcement. And this is also good for South Africa, the second country in the world after the UK. Do share your comments with us on WhatsApp. The number is 061 and also you can leave them in the comment section below. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.